right here is $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $1,000 Canadian. Now, if you're watching this video, is because maybe you might have seen how to invest your $1,000 in the stock market. So you have $1,000 and you want to invest. This is a question I always get. How do I go about it? How do I start to invest my money in Canada today? With all this volatility that's so uncertain. So some people, the first thing some people would say, you just wait till the market comes down. Wait till the market settle. But here's the thing. There's nobody knows exactly when and what time exactly the market will settle down. So the best advice, from person like Kevin O'Leary, or from personality like Dave Ramsey, from people like Andrew Hallam, from most financial guru, tell you one thing: when you have the money, this is a cash, you have it, invest right away. Because if you don't, guess what you're gonna do? You might end up spending the money anyways. So might as well just put in the stock market where it will give you return. So I'm going with you through 4 steps to invest your money today in 2021. If it's your first time on this channel, this is OJ Money Mind is my channel. So please subscribe, and if you like this video, just make sure you hit the like button. That will help my channel to grow, and so I can spread more financial education to most people and investing awareness for a lot of Canadians who are don't have this education, investing, which is very basic information which most people need to know in order for us as a society to be financial, to have that financial freedom. So here are the 4 steps of $1,000 investing. First of all, I'm very proponent of paying debt. So if you have a debt, if you owe credit card or anything like that, first of all, just pay off your credit card or pay off this consumer debt. Except your mortgage, of course. I mean, that it's part of your kind of equity. You're building equity to it. But all other debt, you just have to pay them first before you invest. Is because in a stock market, there's no guarantee that market will go up this year or next year. Is a long term, but it's a guarantee that you have to pay your interest every year. So that's why I'm saying the first thing, pay off your credit card, and then now after paid off your credit card, the second step is to get education. You can get education from like a channel like this one, or even though you can do also with conjunction, having the channel like this, listen what to invest, how to invest your money. I think it is very, very important. You have to read a book, because there is a difference between reading a book, a time to think, a process. So you got to read a book like the book I recommend, for example. There's a book, I have a couple of books, for example, books like this. If you're, this is called 100 Best Stocks. You can read a book like this. You can read book like, this. You can read, if you're Canadian, you can read a book written by John Robertson. It's called The Value of Simple. A book written by Andrew Hallam is called Millionaire Teacher. There's a book written by Larry Bate. It's called Beat the Bank. Beat the Street. It's by Peter Lynch. Those are the very basic book for someone to read and understand. And once you graduate from now, you can go to a book like Intelligent Investor, by Benjamin Graham. So those are the kind of books you need to read first. Once you read that and you understand what strategy investing, you kind of get the grasp of basic of investing, and then you can go to another step. Another step now is to open your brokerage account. Here in Canada, the one I suggest, the one I personally use is Questrade. Open that account. It's very simple. You can just go on the Questrade. I'm going to put the link below. Questrade.ca or .com, something like that. But I'm going to put the link below on the website, on the description below. You go on that and you open account. And there are 3 types of accounts you can open. There's 4. There's RSP, TFSA, tax-free savings account, and there is margin. Either there's a personal margin account or cash account. these are taxable account, right? So there's a taxable and non-taxable account. Taxable meaning you're going to pay tax every year as you go, if you do trades. And non-taxable, these are the RRSP is for retirement. You will pay tax. Most of you guys know RRSP, what it is. It's a registered retirement account where you don't have to pay any taxes as all your dividends and everything like that. You don't have to pay any taxes as you accumulate them. But at the end, when you want to withdraw the money, then you will pay tax subject to your income. With TFSA, you don't have to pay any tax, whether you make capital gain or your dividends and income from bonds, for example, that you don't pay anything. And also there's corporate margin. So if you are a small business, you can open under your business, like personal, I do that way, and you can do trade and investing under your corporation name, or you have other accounts. This is for people who have saved enough, have people who have maximized their taxable advantage accounts like RRSP and TFSA. Then you have extra money, then you put in that account. So that is the first, that's the third step to do. This is the fourth step, which is very, very important. You have to pick your strategy. You're going to invest your money. This is it's a lot of money. First of all, I give you a prop. It's very, very important to understand that not many people, statistics suggest only 64% of Canadians have actually $1,000 in their bank account that they can use to invest. Meaning someone might have $1,000, but they have to pay rent. Not many people would have $1,000 like this just sitting in their account. So very good. Congratulations for you to have saved $1,000 and ready to deploy this to make more money out of this $1,000. That's how it starts. 1,000. Tomorrow is going to be 1,200. Next day will be 2,000. So now the fourth step, which is very, very important, is to pick your strategy. Are you going to be dividend investor, meaning you buy only dividend stocks, stocks that pay dividends, and you get those dividends and you reinvest? For example, banks, like a Bank of Montreal, Bank of RBC, they pay good dividend, or energy company like Enbridge. So you just buy those stocks and you reinvest your dividend. If that's your strategy, pick that strategy and stick to it. Another one will be, are you going to be an index fund investor? So index fund, for example, VCN is a Canada total stock market. Are you buying the VCN and you buy the S&P 500, right? The S&P 500 is a US, so you can blend between the two. You have Canada, you have US, you have global, or you can just buy one fund, which is called all-in-one. Right now we have something like a VGROW, Vanguard Growth ETF, which has 80% equity and have 20% bonds. Are you going to buy that one and you stick to it? Are you investing in mutual fund, for example? If you like mutual funds, which I don't personally recommend on this channel, but because of the fees, and of course it's something that you don't learn how to invest, which I recommend you learn yourself. You have to learn how to invest your own money, right? Because you go to work, you make the money. When I went to making this money, I worked to make this. So why would I give to someone to invest my money? I have to know how to invest my money. If I knew how to make it, might as well learn how to invest it on my own, right? And that's the point of this channel. That's the point of most channels that teach you about investing. So you would pick that strategy of the funds that you're going to invest in, whether it's ETF or it's stocks, or you buying like the growth stock. You're just going to buy tech stocks like like a Facebook, like Nvidia, like Amazon. They don't pay dividend, but you're looking for growth. You want your stock to be growth, but they're more volatile. So you got to pick those strategy and you stick to your strategy. A lot of people, what I've seen is they mix between, today they buy dividend stocks, tomorrow dividend stock doesn't go well. They sell, and this is a trend. And they say, I'm selling now because this stock is going down. I'm selling. You sell it at loss. So you have $1,000. Your portfolio now is $900. and you sell, you've lost $100. To make that $100 is very difficult. So you stick to your strategy, and if your strategy doesn't work after a year, try about a year, you can change. You can go to growth stock, you can go to index fund investing. So those are the thing I can tell you right now for strategy, 4 things that you need or you need to know to invest your money in 2021. If you have any question, if you have any suggestion about other ways to invest your money or the way you do, let me know. Leave comment below. Just make sure you hit the thumb button, and so that this video can be shared more, can be viewed by more people to understand, to learn, especially Canadians. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Till meet again next video. Be with me. Bye bye.